What's up, everybody? What's up, my YouTubers? I had to re-record this because I didn't know that the live uh, goes off after a while, so I'm gonna redo it. Um, but basically, I'm gonna leave out, all the part about the protests and all that. I'll just speak my mind a little bit about that and get too deep into it. But I'm gonna start off with first, for those that don't know me, you guys looking for a DJ. You can email my email dj.cnoevil@gmail.com. And with that said, I got I got like 6 more mixes already made. Pretty much of a lot of the same stuff I got up right now, but different songs. The freestyle old school mixes. And uh, and then after that, I'm gonna change the genre up. I want to change. I'm not sure what music I want to change to. I don't know if I'm gonna do some Spanish, some country, some rap, some new music, some hip hop, some R&B. I'm not sure what's next, but you want to comment on some advice or some request, put it down in the comments. And I'll see what's going to be next. The mixes should be coming up within the next week or so. My daughter got to upload them. So with that said, any DJs out there listening to what I'm doing, I am blind. I'm completely blind. I can't see nothing. I've pretty much teaching myself. I can't see my boards. I can't get to my certain buttons or certain things fast enough. And my board don't got the whole echo or sound effects and all that stuff. I have to do it with the USBs. So, but if you got any kind of, I'm up for criticisms. I'm up for pointers, anything to help me be a better DJ. I'm getting better. I'm improving as time goes on. But I've only been trying to do this for a few months now. But not even a few months. Yeah, about 3 months. So I'm improving. But with that said, I want to touch down on a certain base. I want to touch down about. I have this neighbor that lives next door. He's very unhappy, very miserable in his life, and most of it has to do that he's in a wheelchair. And I don't know if he realized, not paralyzed. I don't know if he realized, he can get 2 prosthetics, and but he is in a wheelchair, and he doesn't realize how blessed he actually is. For one, I'd rather lose both my legs and be in a wheelchair and have my eyesight back, or at least one eye. And he does have that. But every day you hear him yelling and screaming. He lives with his mom. He's, I want to say, my wife and the kids said he looks like he's in his mid 30s to late 30s. But he's always yelling at his mom. Telling his mom, fuck you, you fucking bitch. I'm going to fucking kill you, bitch. And, he yells at us, and my grandkids be playing outside in the backyard in the middle of the day, and he's yelling at them, "Shut the fuck up! You're too fucking loud." We walked outside in the driveway one day, and he's screaming at us. He's out there in his wheelchair, screaming at us and yelling, "You fucking wetbacks! You stop breaking in my garage, stop breaking in my house, and stop fucking with my engine." And he told my wife, "You fucking bitch. Your family that lived here before." So honestly, I think he's, half tweaker too, but that's neither here nor there. And I, I told him, he told me, he goes, "What, honestly," he goes, "if I had my legs, I'll be in your face too, guy." And I told him, "Well, let me take off my leg and throw it at you. This way, we'll be even." And he didn't know how to respond to that. Besides, fuck you, fucking wetback, and all that good stuff. So basically, I'm touching down, and I want to break it down on acceptance. You know, in life, we gotta accept what we got and feel blessed for what we do got. We gotta accept, like the Serenity Prayer. you know, and that's one that's huge. You know, that holds a lot of meaning. You know, so like my neighbor, he's not accepting what he got that he can't change. You know, he's being miserable and living a miserable life and not feeling blessed for what he does got. He got life. So like the serenity prayer, you know, God grant me the serenity to accept the things that to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. That prayer holds a lot of meaning. And if you actually listen to it and say it to yourself, it'll help you accept what you cannot change. For example, me, when I first came out of my coma and I heard everything that was going on, you know, I first came out of my coma, you know, I heard the doctor, my kids were crying, doctor was telling my wife, you know, I guess it was like a week of them trying, you know, get my wife to pull the plug. And this particular time, you know, I fought my body, I sat up, showed them I was alive, but I was telling my wife, you know, to prepare the family, you know, they really got to start thinking about pulling the plug. And, well, anyways, I don't want to get too deep into that. If you scroll down, look at my DUI speeches and my every 15-minute speech, you know, I talk more about that on there. But pretty much, after hearing everything that was going on, from day one, from the second I found out everything that was going on, I accepted it. I never felt sorry for myself. I never fell in depression. I accepted it. And one of the first things I say, you know, I got to save lives. You know, I got to help people. I got to, you know, turn my negative into people's positive. And that's what I've been doing. So, you know, once we get a step where we cannot change, that's the first step of not feeling sorry for yourself, moving forward in life. You know, like I said in my stream, I don't know if my live stream or live video that's going to come down within 8 to 12 hours. But like I said, you know, to accomplish something in life, there's always going to be a mountain you got to climb, a canyon you got to figure out how to get across, a river. No matter how deep it is, you know, you got to swim it. You got to swim over that river. There's going to be bumps. There's going to be speed bumps. There's going to be always a challenge, you know. And there's always that time you're going to have to take 2 to 4 steps backwards just to get that one step forward, you know. And a big part of that is accepting what you cannot change. And the courage to change the things you can. You know, you got a lot of these people out here feeling sorry for themselves and going into depression. And this speech here today is pretty much to help those people, you know, to help those people accept what they cannot change. You know, the first step is acceptance. For me, you know, I've never was in denial. You know, I never felt sorry for myself. Like my neighbor, he feels sorry for himself. He's living a miserable life. So you gotta accept what you cannot change. Accept what you got and feel blessed for what you do got. Like God gave me the blessings for me to be able to hear my kids laugh, my grandkids, their voice, and I accept that I can't see them anymore. You know, I got a grandson that I have no clue what he looks like. And that's one of my grandkids right there. And I love hearing their voice. You know, I love hearing my kids' voice. You know, I accept that fact that I can't see my kids' smiles anymore. I can't see my wife smile. I can't, you know, see them do what they love. Um, so there's some things I don't want to leave out there what I did in my life, but I might add some since I have to redo this. But it starts with acceptance. And I'll give a couple of samples that I gave earlier about accepting what you cannot change. And we're going to go back to this homeless guy that, you know, me, I was one. Honestly, I would have rather lost both of my legs and be able to see still. Because if I was still able to see, I'd still be out there trucking. I'd still be driving diesels. And then I would have, even without my leg, I would have been hopping on my walker with one leg, because the diesel I was in was an automatic. Matter of fact, my boss became almost like a good like a brother to me, and we had each other's back. And we just, I forgot, when my mind goes 100 miles an hour, so I gotta try and stay on track on one thing. I can start talking about something completely different. So I'm trying to remember exactly the point I was trying to get to, but so there was a homeless guy down by this creek that I used to take my kids to. I was one. My kids didn't have an event, and I had a day off. I would take my kids to this creek. We would walk this creek over here where I stay out here in Modesto, and then I got a bunch of bicycles, and we used to go down and ride the bikes on this creek. Well, my son Gabriel, his tire popped, and we were about 5 miles from where we were at to my pickup truck, and it was about 105, 106 degrees outside that day. It was the middle of summer, and matter of fact, I think it was about 12. So it was about 2.5 years ago, and his tire popped. So I got off my bike and I told my son, catch up to the girls, meet me at the truck, make sure all the bikes are packed up on the pickup truck, and find some shade, kick back at the shade and wait for me. And remind you, I was teaching my kids at a young age how to drive for emergencies or like moments like this. My son, while I'm driving us home this day, but he didn't want to leave me. He wanted to, walk with me, but I told him, what, go catch up to the girls. This way the girls won't be by themselves, and meet me by the pickup truck. I'll be there in a little bit. So, he took off on the bike, and I was walking. Well, I see this homeless guy like tippy-toeing, and you see his face, just so much pain. He was like walking that part of the trail. There was a little bit of grass there, and he was in so much pain. So I looked down at his feet, and his feet was bloody, red, bunch of blisters, bleeding. And I started taking off my shoes, and I told him, "Excuse me, you think these shoes will fit you?" And he looked at me and kind of started crying, like his eyes teared up. No, I can't do that to you. And I told him, "No, I got socks on, so I'm cool. I'm good. I got socks on. I'm doing better than you. Regardless, I can go home and put on my other shoes were at the time were my work shoes, and at that time where I was working at, I had to wear steel toes. Yeah, as a truck driver, and that was just dropping hooks. So there was no reason for me to wear steel toes, but no, it was what it was. So, and he started crying. He was like, how many people see me these last few months? My feet are so bad, and you're the first person to offer me anything. And so I gave him my shoes, and he started crying. He said, what, God bless you. And then I took off the water bottle that was on the bicycle on the bike. I had some cold water in there. And I gave it to him, and I walked from where I was at back to my pickup truck. And remind you, it was about 5 miles away where I was at. And I'm not gonna lie, my feet were burning. They started blistering, and they were burnt. And it took about 2 weeks before they started healing. And it hurt. It hurt like no tomorrow. So my son drove us home. And but honestly, I had it better than him. I really did. So that's something too you gotta remember. It's always somebody has it worse. Like for me, if I was in that predicament, even though my feet killed me for like 2 weeks after that, and they were burnt, they were badly burnt, and they had blisters. My feet were still better than his. I went home, I put on my steel toes. I'm not gonna lie, I went home, I soaked my feet in cold ass water. But I had that option, I had that, I was able to do that. And if I was in that predicament, I would do it again. I really would. I'm not putting it out here for me, people, say, you're such a good guy. No, it has nothing to do with that. It has to do with what's right. And that's why I'm putting this on my YouTube for YouTubers. But it's to help people that are going through a little bit of depression or are depressed or are going through hard times. You know, I can help you out at all. That's what I want to do. I want to turn everything, all my negatives in life, into everybody else's positives. Now, another example: when I was born dead. The doctors had to revive me, and my abuelita, told my mom. She tells me how well. She said, she was telling my mom, he's gonna have a hard life. You have to pray for him. You have to do a lot of prayers for him. And which I did. For those of you who knows me that's watching this and watched me grow up, my life wasn't easy. But I am blessed and grateful for what I do got. I never looked back. I never felt bad for myself. I never looked back and said what is. I got no regrets. I never felt. I accepted, for example, me being blind with one leg. I accepted that from jump. I never felt sorry for myself. Never felt sorry for myself. Instead, the path I was going on, I had to take another path and move forward. And I had to figure it out. I never look at negativities. I never let myself hang on something negative. I always made it somehow figure out to make it into a positive. And I pushed myself. I made it a drive for myself to be something better. For example, now my SSID don't cover my rent. It doesn't. My rent's not covered. That means my bill's not covered. That means there's no gas in the car. There's no food on the table. But I teaching myself how to be the best DJ I can to make up for it. Which there's not much money in it. If there's one day there could be a party or 1 month, next month be two parties, the month after that be no parties, and that helps me make up for my rent, for my bills, for the food on my table, and but I find something positive into it. That's now DJing for me is a drive. It's a drive for me to try to make up for what. I went from making 1,000 to $1,500 a week to what 1,150 a month. So yeah, that's a big change. And but it's a new drive for me. Like when I was in my hospital bed, my kids wanted to quit what they were doing, and I told them, I told all my kids, don't quit. Even if I didn't make it, even if I didn't make it, even if I don't make it, because I was still fighting at the time, and there's still a chance that this accident could be the cause of my death. So, but I told them, don't quit. Know that I'm there no matter what. Even if I don't make it, know that I'm there in spirit. Let this be your drive to push you harder to do what you love more. And just know that no matter what, whether I'm there physically or not, I'm there in spirit. I'm there guiding you, being your biggest supporters like I've always been. And just know that and let that be your drive. Let it push you harder to do what you want to do, to accomplish your goals. And that, one of the things I'm so proud of my kids is that that's one thing they have done, you know. And so there's no excuses really. I mean, I know times, so many things, so many bumps in the road, so many things hitting you to fall, and it's hard, and it's easier said than done. It gets stressful, but somehow, some way overcome that and make a positive out of it. Somehow there's always gonna be negativity in life. There's always gonna be haters, whatever whatever it is. There's always gonna be that one thing pushing you backwards. But hey, figure out a way to overcome that and push forward. Let that become a positive for you. Let it become. Don't hang on something and feel sorry for yourself. Just let it go and move forward. It's like a slippery ladder. Figure out a way and climb that ladder. And we got these, all these people that sit there and makes excuses and why they can't work. Or for me personally, that's bullshit. Because back in 2000, I broke my back. I put on like 250 pounds, and I was supposed to be on Social Security back then. I went, got my Class A, and I keep working. And the doctors used to tell me all the time, you keep working, by the time you hit 50, you're going to become paralyzed. And to me, I told her, I used to tell my wife all the time, when I'm 49 and a half, I'll see how I feel. If I feel like I want to become paralyzed, then I'll stop working. But if not, I'll keep working. And, well, I guess God's plan for me was for a different path. I believe He chose this path for me because He knew that I was going to make something positive out of it. He knew damn well I wasn't become feeling sorry for myself, going into depression, and let it get to me, let it make the best of me, get the best of me. I always have, and always will. I got that can't stop, won't stop mentality, that can't stop, won't stop drive. And so, like in my speech, I can't stop and feel sorry for myself. But I won't stop. I won't stop pushing forward and turning my negative to other people's positives. And so my main goal in life, honestly, from here is do the best I can to help my family, do the best I can to help others feel better about their situations, to help others push and drive forward and become better and be happy with what they do got. And I know right now it's hard because this whole COVID-19 and all this stuff, this whole coronavirus, they're calling it. I say, open up a Corona and drink it. Now, but I'm not a drinker myself, and when this accident happened, I got nothing out of it, honestly. The person who hit me, the owner of the car, had no insurance. I only had liability on my pickup truck because it was a work truck. So my insurance didn't cover me. The owner of the person of the car that hit me, had no insurance. So it left me and my family homeless for a good year. And we lived in our suburban. We lived in, thank God for the blessings and the family and friends that did let us stay with them. And that helped us move forward. And we did have help getting in here. We had some fundraisers. We had a lot of blessings, a lot of blessings. And I thank everybody that helped with those blessings. And without, God being the motivation, we wouldn't have those blessings. We wouldn't have those positives in our lives. So we had a realtor to take a chance on us, knowing that my SSID don't cover the rent, but they still took the chance to rent to us. And that's how we're blessed with where we're at right now for the moment. So don't let nothing keep you down. Keep your head up. Everybody out there, please keep your head up and keep positive. Don't draw on the negative. Let the negative be your drive to make it a positive. So And remember the serenity prayer when you're feeling down. You can't change it. Remember serenity prayer. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And yeah, I'm trying so hard to not mess up on my words because I have a tendency of messing up on words. And so my purpose is for everybody to stay positive and keep your head up, keep driving forward. And if you're feeling down, rewatch this video, and hopefully I can make you feel better and give you some kind of positive light in your lives. And remember, if you want, share, subscribe. Um, and then stay positive and stay up. Y sabes que un día vas a, o sabes que pégase stop. Yeah, I guess my YouTube producer actually hit the stop button. I don't know Spanish for the shit, but the stop button got hit by accident. Um, but no, if you guys want to get a hold of me or have any questions or wants to request any certain genres or which one. Matter of fact, uh, the ones I get most requests from will be the next genres that I'll put up for a mix of music. You can either comment on here or hit me up if you want to book me. If you like, my style, whatever you want to book me for any parties here in the Valley, Bay Area. DJ.seeNoEvil209@gmail.com. Or you can hit me up on here. Or for those of you who got me on Facebook and Messenger, hit me up on Messenger. And just remember, stay positive, keep pushing forward, keep your head up, and I'm out.